Yes, a very pleasant good morning, children. Today, as you can see on the blackboard, we are going to discuss business letters regarding placing order. In the previous lecture, we discussed business letters on making or seeking inquiry. So after we asked some company to send us some inquiry or to send us the feedback on our queries, after we have gone through the whole process of their answers or their replies, today we'll be placing order for the things which we asked for earlier. So children, remember, placing order comes when we are satisfied, when we have got complete information of the complete terms and conditions of that company. Okay, when we know that that company will be able to send us our consignment within that time which we want. Okay, when that company agrees to the deadline given by us. And second, we'll be placing order when we know that that company is going to agree on the terms which we wanted. Before placing order, the finalized things are, number one, deadline. Second, we already know like how much discount we'll be getting on the products which we are placing order for. This is very important point. Before we are placing order, before we place order for anything, we know this very clearly that that company will be giving us this much of discount or that company will not be giving us any discount. We know this. We won't be discussing that discount. We won't be discussing if we want more discount in placing order letter. Is that clear? In case we want more discount or something else, that must be done beforehand. Once we are writing letter regarding placing order, we are not to discuss whether we want more discount or not. Right? The things are finalized. That's why today we are placing order. This is where many children, commit mistake. When they are placing order, then they start talking about like how much discount we will be giving us. We want this much of discount, otherwise no, we don't want. So that is wrong. So you must remember when you are placing order for something, when you are finalizing some order, okay, then you should know that you agree with all terms and conditions of the company. And the company also agrees with your terms and conditions. For example, your deadline. If you want some product, if you want some services to be provided to you by the end of December or by the mid of December, it means that you can now go ahead. Okay, secondly, about discount. And thirdly, you all know that how much payment in advance you are to make. You will not be finalizing this matter in this letter of placing order. Now you'll be telling the company that you are sending a check you are sending the check regarding the advance payment, or you are sending the or you are making advance payment through Paytm or what. So whatever, it has already been finalized. These things are not to be discussed now. They are to be only told. Is that clear, children? Is this much clear? Am I audible? Okay. So children, business letter, when we are going to write on placing order, the format would be the same as I told you yesterday, starting with the self address, date, address of addressee, salutation. I'm repeating on salutation. Like you are to say, you can say dear manager or dear Mr. R.K. Bavecha, whatever. So here, because whatever the salutation it is, whatever that person is whom you are addressing, you can address him in his designation or with his name. Content, I'm going to tell the content in detail separately. Finally, yours truly, XYZ. Why do we write yours truly? Because whatever we have stated in the letter, those facts are true. Okay. Otherwise, no need to write over here yours sincerely or not at all yours obediently. Okay, sincerely, because we can't say whether we are sincere to that person or not. But yes, even that would not be that wrong. But exactly correct would be yours truly, because whatever you have written in your letter, those facts are true. Okay, now content part. So when you write the letter regarding placing order, the very first line, the very first paragraph will be about your reference. Okay, reference. Now reference to what? When you were writing letter regarding inquiry, then you were giving reference to the previous some advertisement or the source from where you got to know about this company. But today when you are placing order, you will be giving reference to the previous letter you got from that company in response to the queries you made in your letter. I'm repeating, it's very important. Here the reference will be to the letter you received from that company in response to your query or inquiry dated 15th December or dated 1st November, something like this. I am repeating, children, reference here will be to the letter which you have received from that company, in which that company told you their terms and conditions about the order. Remember, yesterday I told you how to write the letter of inquiry. In that letter of inquiry, you people talked about your deadlines. You asked certain doubts from that company, right? Then you are to imagine that that company also sent you a letter in which they told you about their terms and conditions. They told you whether they agree with your deadline or not. So whatever you wanted to know, they sent you a letter. They sent you a response. And that response letter, that reply letter, which contained all information of that company's terms and conditions, you liked. You are happy with the discount they are offering. You are happy that they agree with your deadline. You are happy that they will be, the kind of quality, the kind of quality they'll be giving you for the product that you like. So that's why today you are placing order. So reference will be to the letter. Now let me speak the line which will be writing over here. This letter is with reference to the letter you sent in response to our letter of query dated 1st November 2020. Okay. So you can give reference to the letter which that company sent us. So that letter might also have a date. That letter might also have some number on the top. Remember, children, whenever some business letters are sent, those business letters or those letter heads, they contain some number. Okay. Those people, those children whose parents are businessmen, those who belong to business families, they must be knowing it very well. Like all business concerns, they have their own letterheads. Okay. They don't send letters on plain papers. Their letters always have the header as a name of their company. And there on that very head, the numbers are written, letter number. So you can refer to that letter number which you received from that company on that date. I hope I'm clear here. I'm repeating the sentence. This letter is with reference to your letter number 14/November/2020, dated 14th November 2020, which I got in response to our letter asking you the details of the product. We went through the details of your letter and we are very happy to know that you have agreed to send us our consignment by the mid of December. or by the mid of January. Okay, in the very beginning, you tell them that we are very happy to know that you are ready or you will be able to send our consignment by that date. So what we are doing here, we are actually, doing two things. Number one, we are telling them that we are happy with your response. Second thing, children, we are telling the company again that this is our deadline. And because you have agreed with our deadline, only that's why we are placing order. So later on, that company will not have any excuse to say that no, we are not able to send your consignment by the mid of December. In the very beginning, you are reasserting your condition, mind it. So this is called tactics, this is called smartness. Number one, you are praising them that we are very happy to know that you have agreed to send the consignment by 15th December. Number one, you are appreciating them. But at the same time, what you are actually doing, you are telling them that that's the only reason for which we have accepted your company. We are going to place order with you. Otherwise, there were 10 more companies where we could have placed order. Okay, so this is the important condition. So we have told them here that we are satisfied or we are happy or we agree with the terms and conditions as laid down by your company. And we are very happy to know that you are ready to send our consignment or you are ready to dispatch our orders by this date, right? And at the same time, we your agreement to give us the discount of 20% on the whole purchase is quite satisfactory or is a welcome step. Number one, we liked that they agreed to send our order by that date. We can also appreciate something else. For example, they might have agreed to give us discount of 20% on the complete bulk purchase. So that also you mentioned here. So we are happy to announce. We are also happy with your announcement or with your declaration or with your acceptance of 20% of discount on the bulk purchase of these products. Got it? So what, again, we are doing the same things. Number one, we are appreciating them that they are giving us this much of discount. Second, we are acknowledging, we are reasserting that you have agreed to give us 20% discount. Later on, don't deny. Got it? So we are going to place order for whatever the product or the service or the things are. Is that clear? So we are going to place order for about 20 computers for our computer lab, or we are going to place order for books in bulk for the upcoming session for our school library, or we are going to place order for 5 refrigerators for our showroom, or we are going to place order for winter products for our own showroom. So we are going to place order for the shoes, whatever the object. So we are going to make we are going to book hotel for 50 people for the upcoming summer holidays for 5 days. So anything, right? So all these things, would refer to the kind of question you have got. But whatever question, the, things, the format, that would remain same. So that's why we are going to place order of dash. So now whatever we are going to place order of, if it is a kind, if they are objects, for example, books or computers or what, or you can say products related to clothes or shoes, you can make a list. That list can be there in the form of a table, right? So that table should be made very carefully, okay? Quantity, numbers, color, size. So those things you must be taking care of. So list of things when you will make finally, when that table is ready, then in the next paragraph, you'll reassert deadline or discount or something else. But most important there, because if you have already reasserted these things here, hope we are very sure that we'll be getting all these assignments, consignments by this date in perfect condition. And as you told us in your previous letter, that your company will bear the damage if it comes up during transportation or what. Again, you are reasserting, you're telling them that you already agreed. We are making an advance payment of 40% through check, via check or through draft, and the rest of the payment would be sent or would be made after the consignment reaches us. Finally, looking forward to the prompt and quick response or action. So now when the order has been placed, what we want, then we would be expecting that company to send our consignment at the earliest. Okay, so looking forward to earliest response. Yours truly, XYZ. Yes, children. Now, children, we are going to discuss the business letter related to complaint. So this comes when you have already availed of the services, or when the consignment has already reached to you. When you go through, when you open up the consignment, when you actually make use of it, then you realize that the things are not all right. Then you realize that everything is not perfect, because the object, the goods or the services, they had some defect or they were not up to mark. So because we have already paid for it, okay, we have done 100% of the payment. So it's our right, being consumers, it's our right to complain, to lodge a complaint related to the defect in the goods or in the services, right? So children, remember, like when we have got certain objects, goods, then those goods always come under warranty period. This knowledge we should have first. The goods always come under the warranty period. Guarantee is not there. Okay, guarantee means like the things are rarely replaced. But yes, if it is under warranty period, then something or the other can be done to satisfy the customer. Right? And in case it is services, then we can talk about something, what went wrong in the services, then we may get some, a concession or something. Okay, you people must be knowing it, like nowadays when you order for something, and especially even if you order for some eatable with any, Swiggy or Zomato kinds of companies, they always tell you like within which time the e-table will reach you. And if those goods don't reach you within that much of time, then those companies even give you the object free of cost. Okay, so that's how, nowadays it's a time of consumers. And if something goes wrong with you, then the companies are liable to give you concession, or they are liable to give you the discount. So here, let's see. So when you're writing a letter of complaint, the format otherwise would remain the same as it was earlier. But when it comes to content, then there would be quite different things would be written over there. Now in the letter of complaint, first of all, now the reference will be to the consignment you received on some particular date. It would refer to the consignment you received on which date, or the services which you availed of on some particular date or period. Okay, give the reference to the services or the consignment or the goods you received on some particular date, and even mention the bill number. And if it's a goods, you can even mention the bill number. or something, and even the date of that product. So along, when you've given the reference to what object or services it was, you can say like, we received the consignment well in time. We appreciated the way you sent the consignment. We appreciate the way you had accepted our order, or you had, done the things, the arrangements were made to our satisfaction. But we are very sorry to say that it was not perfectly all right. We are very sorry to say that that the consignment we received was not up to mark. It was not up to date, right? So this is how you have to start off. Like, otherwise, we appreciate the way you had done this. If something was okay, first you appreciate that. Okay. If you have availed of some services, if you got some thing which you had placed order for, if you got it on time, and if something was good, first appreciate that. Okay, 100 of, you cannot say like that company got 0 out of 10. If you are dissatisfied on one front or the other, but if you're satisfied on other 9 points or 8 points, first appreciate something out of that. Then you come to the point, but we are very sorry to say that that the product which you sent us is not exactly up to date. If it's not exactly up to date, then it has something wrong. So mention exactly the defect. We regret to inform you that this product is dash. Mention what defect it has got. Okay. If you had ordered for a refrigerator for your house, we are very sorry to say that the refrigerator, its cooling system doesn't work very well. Don't now laugh, because cooling system is the most important thing of a refrigerator. So mention something whatever the error it has, mention that. We are very sorry to say that it doesn't work as per our expectations. Okay. Along with this, then you talk about the things like, we know that your company, that your institution or your organization is known for the quality and the services it provides. And we are not new customers to you. We have always been very satisfied with you and your services. But this time, this error has occurred, and we are very sure that you will do the needful to satisfy us. Okay. Then you mention what course of action you wish to be taken up. Then you exactly tell like, what do you want? So because the refrigerator is brand new, we purchased it just 1 week ago or 10 days ago, and its defective system, is not something which we want to bear for a long time. So we want you to replace this model at the earliest, or do the needful at the earliest. We are very, because your company is known for its name, you've got a good name and fame in the market. We know you enjoy a good reputation in the market, and we are very sure like you would not give a chance of regret or complaint to your customers. In case our complaint goes ignored, if in case you don't give heed to our complaint, then we'll be forced to contact the consumer courts. And we are very sure you won't let this happen, and will do the things at the earliest. Looking forward to an earliest response. Yours truly, XYZ. Is that clear? So children, in this kind of letter of complaint, you are to remember 3 things. Number 1, give reference to the object, goods or services you had placed order for. Second, first appreciate what good you found in that service or what, and at the same time point out the error or the defect in that service or in that object. But when you are talking about the defect, when you're complaining, then your tone should be stern, but yes, courteous. You are to remain courteous in the beginning. We are very sorry to say. We regret to inform you that. So your language should remain courteous, though it should be stern. Okay, you should not look that soft, but yes, it should be at the same time courteous. That's how the educated people actually talk like. So then, what exactly you want the things to, how you want the things to be done? What course of action you want replacement? You, because your thing is under warranty period. You can tell them that we have got the warranty card with us, and we want its earliest replacement. Or if your uh, if the serviceman from your company can come and fix the error, then no problem. So finally, consumer code, it means that you just have to tell them that we are the ones who are very well aware of the systems. In case you won't give any heed to our complaint, if our complaint is not sorted out at the earliest, we will, will be forced to go to the consumer court. But we are sure you won't let it happen because you enjoy a good reputation in the market, right? Looking forward to an earliest response, yours truly, XYZ. So that's how the business letter on complaint is to be, tackled. So children, we have done the business letters on inquiry, placing order, complaint. So now the fourth kind of business letter can be reply to any of these letters. So when you wrote a letter of inquiry, then that company can send you a reply. When you placed an order for something, then that company can send you a letter. When you are writing this letter of complaint, then this company can send you a letter regretting their mistake. So company can send a letter. There can be two reasons. There can be two responses to this complaint letter. One, company can accept their mistake. That yes, we are very sorry that you got this complaint. And at the very earliest, we'll be doing the needful. We'll be sending our servicemen at your doorstep to fix the error, or we'll be replacing the object, we'll be replacing the piece with a new one if it would come in the jurisdiction of our company. So, or the company can also send you the letter, send you a reply by saying that you tested the piece. Okay, when this refrigerator or when the laptop, when it was handed over to you, then you had tested it on your own. After testing only, it was handed over to you, it was given to you. So if something went wrong during transportation or at your house, then you are responsible for it, not the company. But anyways, we'll be sending the company serviceman to your house, and they will do the needful. Yes, because the product is under warranty period, we'll be doing its repair, but replacement is not possible. So children, something like this in the reply letters would be there. So today we have done all these kinds of letters. So now the thing is like how much practice you do for these questions. Okay, I'll be sending you some questions on business letters. So you go through them, you write their answers, and you can send their PDFs to me. So I'll check that also.